I told the players after the game that that's a playoff hockey game right there. And those are the type of games that you have to be comfortable playing at the end of the season and into the playoffs, especially, some things didn't go our way and you have to be mentally tough and you've got to be able to withstand that. And I was, it's 2 nights in a row where we put over 20 shots on the opponent in the third period. And I was really happy we found a way to win the game. And also our power play had been struggling, but we buried that in the past and they scored a huge goal for us to put us up 3-2. So overall, really good win for our team.
All right, guys. Go ahead, Dan.
Coach, after yesterday's game, were there any different conversations or were there any other changes that you made from the loss, or was it just normal operating procedure after and going into
Dan,
it?
The hard part is you can't confuse effort with results. And what I mean by that is sometimes your effort's great, your structure is great, and you don't win a hockey game. I thought last night our effort was good, but it wasn't smart. We were working, hard in the wrong areas. Defensemen down below the goal line in the offensive zone. Forwards, like back checking the wrong guy. So they're working hard, but they're not really working smart. And I think that caught up with us a little bit last night. So the emphasis was tonight, because we still last night put 52 shots on net. Like you can't do that without working hard. That just doesn't happen. But tonight I thought, it was 47, but I thought we were a lot smarter in the offensive zone. We didn't give up nearly as many odd man rushes we didn't give up a breakaway tonight. And we didn't give up nearly as many odd man rushes as we did last night.
Go ahead, Eric.
Mike, you kind of said this the last couple. You had a bit of a skid, but you were still playing well. So how frustrating was it not to get the win? And did you feel like you were almost desperate for one tonight at this point?
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, we were, and I think we needed to play desperate for one. It was frustrating and it's really hard because even though you're working hard and you're playing pretty well, when you don't get the results, winning's contagious and so losing can be contagious too. So guys start doubting themselves and you can't let Mr. Doubt creep in. When that creeps in, you're never going to have a chance to win. So, but that's sports and you see it all the time with various teams. And we have pretty good leadership here. And I thought they delivered a pretty good message this morning before the game. And like I said, it was a really good, hard fought playoff type win.
Needing a win like you did, does it make it a little extra special to get the late action to win it? I mean, down the stretch there, show some real grit. You got to like that.
Yeah, it did, and I like the fact that we didn't play scared, Eric. I thought, when you outshoot a team 20-7 in the third, you're playing on your toes and you're going after it to win a game. You're not playing scared. And I never want this team to play scared.
Okay, go ahead, Jerry.
Thanks, Coach. Want to talk about the first goal of the game. You were talking about structure. You had a really good play. The shift for the goal, Artem and Jones got very good opportunity. That seemed to set up that first goal, doing that sort of structure thing that you were looking for from last time when you were not getting the net front play.
Yeah, and I think Jerry, the first 2 goals were very similar. I think we won a lot of battles. We kicked it out to the point because they packed 5 guys pretty low. So our points are open and you have to be patient and kick it out. And then you extend their defense a little bit. And with both goals, I believe, were point shots. Carter's went right in with a screen and Adams, I guess they gave the credit to Adam. I thought someone tipped that going in, but both were very similar goals.
You're happy that you had added Ryan in the second semester. He has been such a plus for you in every way possible.
No question about it. He just has that element of speed that is really hard to defend against. He puts a lot of pressure on the opponent.
And the goaltender, Thomas Romaka and Maine Oosterman, they were just superb today. Making just a tremendous saves. One of the better Hockey East matchups all season.
Well, I mean, you look at their goaltender, he faced close to 100 shots in the 2 games, and he gave up 6 goals. Anybody would take 94%. That's pretty good. And to your point, I was really happy with Tomas because there was a couple he wanted back from last night. And I loved how we rebounded today.
Thanks, Coach.
Go ahead, Dan.
Coach, obviously I think weird end to the second period there. So what's the conversation like in the locker room during the intermission, dealing with all of that and then going into the final period?
So what, now what? Like that's how the mentality we have to have. It didn't go our way. I didn't necessarily, actually the goal the reason that they said the goal counted, I understood. I just thought Tomas got interfered with, and I didn't think that was looked at closely enough. But they have a hard job too. It's not easy. I thought they did a pretty good job on the weekend. So, like I said, it's so what, now what? You can't control what the referee does. We just have to. The reality of the situation was we were 2-2 going into the third period. If you win a period, you win a game.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Coach, what was it?
Jerry, you muted yourself.
You were good, Jerry.
You're not even trusting yourself now, Jerry.
Thanks, Coach. What was the referee's ruling? What's the exactly say to you why they permitted that goal?
They said Adam.
Confusing.
Yeah, they said Adam pushed the net off, and on purpose. I don't know if it was on purpose, but they said our guy pushed the net off before their guy could shoot the puck, and it did go in before the buzzer. That's for sure.
Now, here's the thing, though: when the net is pushed off by a defending player, as I know it, that's a penalty shot, not a goal. Because when you look when he took the shot, the net was already off its moorings.
Yeah,
How
they're
does that
saying
count?
Jerry, I don't know. I got to get a clarification from the director.
Okay, that's why I want to ask. I'm not
I
saying you're
honestly-
making a mistake.
I honestly don't know, but if our guy pushed it off and their guy's in the act of shooting, I think they can deem it a goal.
Wow, rule book must have changed somewhere along the line, and I missed it.
Yeah,
Thanks, Coach.
The rule book does say that they can award a goal if they feel that the puck would have gone in on the moorings and if he was in the act of shooting or something like that.
Good times. All right. Eric, go ahead.
End of the game, Mike. Just hockey players being hockey players, chippy stuff.
Yeah, it was a hard fought weekend, and that's just. I don't think there's going to be much from it.
Dan, you have another one?
Yeah, I have one more.
Yep, go ahead.
Just the power play goal. I think I looked it up just before that, and you were 0 for 21 before that last one. So,
yeah.
So did you make any changes or make any adjustments to what you were doing, or did you just try and stick with what you had, knowing it would come around?
Well, we made a little bit of an adjustment. And I thought the power play was really good all night. I mean, we had 8 shots on the power play tonight, and even that, we were dangerous tonight, which I really liked. That one before we scored in the third period, like Carter Berger and Flinny's group did a great job. They did everything but score. And then it was more just attack mode. We were playing better 5-on-5. We're playing better 4-on-5 than we were 5-on-4. And I think a lot of that's just an attack mentality. And I thought we had that tonight.
All right, Jerry, go ahead for the last one.
Thanks very much, Coach. You made some changes in your lineup. Were you happy with some of the changes? And what's Nick Capone's status at this point?
Nick is day-to-day. And yeah, I was happy with the changes. I thought the guys that came in did a real nice job. I thought Roman did a heck of a job, having been out for close to a month. And Cassidy gave us a lot of good minutes as well. So that's why we have a lot of good players on the team. And next week it might be different. But overall, I thought everybody chipped in and gave a great effort.